There are some people on this channel, when I refer to a development that confirms my analysis, they're very quick to tell me I'm showing off, I'm bragging. Of course, these are fellows who are new to Kumekucha. Yeah, they know nothing about what we have gone through in the last decade and a half, covering politics in Kenya. And of course, they're not aware of the fact that if we were to brag, we'd have no other videos on this channel. If we were to go out and say, let's brag about our achievements and the times our analysis have been proved correct, it will be too much. Now, I just want to make it clear that when we refer to new developments that seem to confirm or definitely confirm some analysis I've done in the past, I am not bragging. I get it wrong sometimes. And therefore, bragging is definitely not a good idea. In my view, linking current developments to past analysis or the latest developments to past analysis is a great idea. Because it helps people gauge and confirm that what you're analyzing is actually true, the reality. Anyway, there's a lady by the name of Rachel Shebesh. She's the immediate former Nairobi County women's rep. She lost the last general election to Esther Passaris, the current Nairobi County women's representative. Now, it is widely known that Rachel Shebesh and President Uhuru Kenyatta are tight. They've been for a long time. In fact, before Uhuru Kenyatta became president of Kenya. Shebesh was at a meeting recently, speaking with women, and what she said immediately caught my attention. Shebesh said that on the day that the president acknowledged, endorsed McDonald Mariga for the Kibra seat as a Jubilee candidate, she was in State House. She was there on some other business. And she told the women for sure the president is firmly behind the handshake and would never ever do anything to damage the handshake. According to Shebesh, the president endorsing Mariga was just a photo opportunity. Nothing more, nothing to be taken seriously. But what needs to be taken very seriously is the handshake between President Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga. She even went further and told the crowd that when the president is serious about something, he speaks, is able to express himself very clearly. But then she asked, the women there, on that particular day, did the president say anything? They replied in the negative. And of course, Shebesh is correct. On that day, all we had were photographs and then some press release from the president's press unit. But here is what really caught my attention. Shebesh very clearly implied that the endorsement of Mariga was the result of the president being pushed very hard, being put under intense pressure by Deputy President William Samoei Ruto. Now, in the latest weekly intelligence briefings, number 17, I have said that in recent times, it appears that there are some decisions made by the president that seem to be influenced by intense pressure, or blackmail of some sorts from the deputy president. What? Now you know why that particular statement from Shebesh caught my attention immediately. Now, apart from giving examples, I've explained in great detail in the briefs, exactly how the deputy president operates, to force through his own agenda where the president is concerned. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying the president is weak or he doesn't have enough power. No. The president has the best advisors anywhere in Africa. But the issue here is those who would want to frustrate the handshake. The handshake is not perfect, but then as I've said on this channel many times before, what else do we have? Anyway, all that information is in the latest weekly intelligence briefings. And maybe we should take a few minutes to listen in to a video I did recently about what is inside that WIB, and especially in connection to what Rachel Shebesh had to say. Just listen in. I'll be back in a bit. Now, there's a lot of sensitive and explosive information in the other videos in weekly intelligence briefs, which you'll receive when immediately you become a member. You'll receive all the past ones that you've missed. Anyway, let us proceed. Now, there's something that alarms me in these latest developments, and especially the speech by Rachel Shebesh, if you listen to it between the lines. In my view, the indications are that Team Keleweke is preparing for a very serious political war. When you see somebody like Shebesh coming out with both barrels of a gun firing, then you know something major is about to happen. A major political war is about to unfold. And if you have any doubts, then consider the following. Shebesh also recently met, wait for this one, a man called Maina Njenga. Remember him? Maina Njenga used to be the leader of a very dreaded group called Mungiki. These days, he is the leader of very many youths countrywide. Indeed, that is the way Shebesh herself put it, when she made a few remarks after their meeting very recently, this week. Shebesh said that it is time for women and youth in the country to very firmly prove that they are fully behind the handshake of President Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga. That to me looks very much like Team Keleweke regrouping to prepare for a major offensive. Political offensive against Team Tanga Tanga. In her remarks, Shebesh also quipped that nobody remembers the Big Four agenda. Nobody's aware of the president's Big Four agenda and the impact it's set to have on the lives of Kenyans, and especially the youth. And according to her, the reason is that there's so much noise. And of course, she was referring to the noise on 2022 and the campaign by Deputy President William Samoei Ruto. Bottom line, Kenyans should brace themselves for some very major new political developments in our country. And I believe some of them even unprecedented. Until next time, this is Chris Kumekucha.